All right, a lot of college students go to Washington D.C. They're there to see the sights. They want to see the Smithsonian, the Washington Monument, Lincoln Memorial, all that good stuff. But in our experience, we got to do all that in one night, and then we got to work.
The quality of the FCNL program is really top-notch. I mean, they spend 2 days, one day really familiarizing the students with the issues, and they bring in scholars, they bring in, like this last year, they brought in a lieutenant colonel to talk about his experience in the Pentagon and his view of the issue we were talking about. The second day really focuses on the lobby process, how to lobby, and they really take time to teach students how to lobby. They do a little role playing, they show them experts how they would lobby, and they bring experts in and talk about what works and what doesn't work. So you're right, it's a really excellent program that FCNL puts together. I mean, they've had several years of experience with it, and they just have taken a lot of time, and they're putting more and more money into trying to make it an excellent program. The lobby trip really equips students to be effective citizens by showing them the actual process. We go to Capitol Hill, we visit Congress, we see the White House, we're on both the Senate and the U.S. representative sides, and the students get to see how lobbying works, how Congress works to a great extent, and just actually, I mean, instead of sitting at home and reading the newspaper, they actually get involved in the process. So in that sense, it's a really good way for them to help them understand the process of civic engagement, political engagement.
I think that I was so eager to participate, and why so many other Wilmington College students were eager to participate in the sessions was because we had been given so much information about the issues at hand. We came prepared, and so it wasn't just like people were talking to us. We felt like it was more like a dialogue, because we had information that we could share, or we had already thought of questions prior to getting there. So when the opportunity came, we didn't just like wonder like I don't know if I can talk on this. Like, we had experience because we either took Michael's class, or he sent us information, or we had meetings beforehand. So we felt prepared, I think. Also, we are used to being in classes where we can be engaged with people who are talking to us at the front, because our classes are generally smaller. So I think that it just kind of seemed normal for us. And I personally just wanted to be able to speak, because I wanted to show like other Wilmington College students that they were there for the first time, that like, look, you can stand up and say how you're feeling or what you think about something, and they will engage you and answer your questions, and I just wanted to show them that it's okay. So
I was able to participate in certain circumstances. I'm that type of person where if I'm thrown into something that I'm not used to, I have to take the seat back and actually observe to see what I'm actually in. But I felt a sense of comfort during that process, because, you know, I wasn't the only one that was there the first time, and then two, I was actually meeting with the representative at that time, so I didn't want to make it seem like I was uneducated about what we're lobbying on, more so with the people that were their representative, you know, because it was some situations that they were learning about as well. So I guess that opened me up to really ask questions and to get more involved.
I love DC, and I'd already been to DC before, but this was just, I wasn't just being a tourist, I wasn't just going around looking at monuments, I was going to be going into my representatives' offices and talking to them, which is really exciting. That's like super involved, you know, more than just sitting on your couch and watching the news about politics. You're like being involved with politics.
This spring lobby trip was my third year, and so I've really been able to see each time that I've gone just how much of a difference that I think that we're making. We're communicating with our politicians, and not just that, but we're seeing how we're able to actually make a difference, so that when we go into our professional careers and into our professional lives and real adult lives outside of college, we'll be really motivated to to bring up issues to our politicians, and I think that that's something that it's really taught me and that I'll really bring from this. So it's really allowed me to see those things, but it's also allowed me to put my actual classes into practice, which has really been wonderful and just really allowed me to increase, I think, the value of my education here at Wilmington.
First year compared to the final year, first year I was definitely a lot quieter, humbler person, so I was kind of just sitting in the background and let other people talk for me. I think this final year with some more experience, I really was able to see the people I was talking to as being on the same level as me. I didn't see them as so much of an authority figure, so it was a lot easier for me to talk to them and get my point across, and I got a lot better at listening during the presentations and picking up facts and being able to present them in a way that I think the person I was talking to was able to understand, and hopefully they listen to me a little bit and get something out of it. So.
When students from Wilmington College repeatedly got up and talked and participated, I'm not gonna lie, I was proud. It was exciting to see the students, after a lot of hard work here in the classroom in Wilmington College and in meetings, to go out and I mean, they were really with some of the best colleges in the United States, students from some of the best colleges. So it was really a proud moment for me to see students perform on par with some of the really highly motivated and highly educated top students in the U.S.
Our students, they have just really, I think, been an integral part of what's going on here. Asking great questions, really maneuvering through the experience with a lot of confidence, and that's I'm really proud of that. I've been very impressed with them. I've also been very impressed with the way that this has been organized on the level of the FCNL. They've done a great job of making it relevant, making it hands-on, and I think that that's why our students are having such an engaging time here.
I would recommend this trip for any student going to Wilmington College because, first of all, it's a cheap way to go to Washington D.C. and to experience the monuments and everything there, museums. But in addition to that, you also will be informed on an issue, whatever the issue is for Spring Lobby Weekend. You'll be informed and know an issue thoroughly. You'll get to see the process of how to lobby and how our government works, and you'll also get to meet other individuals from other schools around the country, and even some people from out of the country. So it's a good experience and a good opportunity to be able to interact with individuals from all around the world, and in addition to getting informed about a particular issue.
I believe this was a great hands-on learning experience because we never could have learned what we did on this trip in the classroom. You can't explain to somebody what it's like to actually sit in somebody's office and tell them why something matters to you so much, the issue matters to you so much. And you can never explain to somebody what it's like meeting people who lobby every day on the Hill and who work directly with our congressmen and our aides. It's something that is a very unique experience, a very unique learning experience that you can't replicate and you can't explain. You have to go there to feel the action and the joy and the nerves that come along with really being part of your government.